When I realized I did not want to spend 50 sides, wow, that's going to be an outtake. Hello everyone, I'm Melissa here and welcome to your Melissa Moment. Hello everyone, Melissa here. Welcome to your Melissa Moment and welcome to Fun Friday. Okay, we are wrapping up my little Pampered Chef kick. Okay, just a little bit. I think I mentioned in a video somewhere along the line that there was a couple things that I wanted to get from Pampered Chef. So I set up to be a consultant just to get them at a discount and get a steal of a deal. And I've kind of been using that. I'm almost at the end of all of the Pampered Chef products I currently want to own. There were a couple things that I was interested in, but they were very expensive. And if you're new here, I don't like paying more money than I need to on things. I like to use coupons. I like to use discounts. I like to use sales and clearance, and those are like kind of my magic words. So even with the discount I got as a consultant, it was still more than I wanted to spend. So what I do when that happens is I either search Facebook Marketplace or Kijiji or eBay, or I just keep my eyes open for when there's a steal of a deal that I can't pass up. And it usually happens. Pampered Chef has some really great products, but like most things, especially the more expensive things, my experience is that a lot of people will buy these items and then they will sit there not being used, or they use it once and for whatever reason they never use it again, and it sits there and sits there and sits there until they realize, I don't need this anymore, I'm going to get rid of it. And usually you can snag things at a pretty good price, and Facebook Marketplace led me to some good deals. So the first thing I want to talk about is this. I do want to draw your attention to the fact that it is in the original box. We love that. We love that so much. And you've heard me talk about this before if you have been watching my channel for a while. If you're new though, I'll fill you in. Typically, not always, but typically, if you find an item in the original box, that usually means that the person who owned it either didn't use it, it's either brand new, or it was used maybe once, or they take really good care of the things they own. Those are all really good signs. Now, not saying that if it doesn't have a box, it's not in good condition or they didn't take care of it. Not saying that, but I am saying that if it's in a box, it's usually a really good sign. So this is called the Pampered Chef 1 quart or 1 liter enameled cast iron milk pan. Okay. As I choke on my air, oh my gosh. Whew, let's edit that out. So a milk pan. What? I understand. This is kind of a childhood memory of mine. So this kind of feeds into that for me. When I was younger, my grandmother took care of me for quite some time. And my grandmother lives in, an older home, and she had a gas stove. And she would always make me hot chocolate, right? Common. People have hot chocolate all the time, right? We have so many options on hot chocolate now. We have the little packets, right, that you can just add to water. You have the powdered in the can, you just add to water. You have the little Keurig cups or the Tassimo cups, right? You just put in your little coffee maker and it makes you hot chocolate. But my grandmother, she chose to do it on her gas stove in a saucepan. And I have such vivid memories of this. Now, I couldn't tell you what she put in the hot chocolate to make it hot chocolate. I know she used milk. I don't know if she used powder. I don't know if she used a chocolate bar. If I had to guess, I'm guessing she used Jersey milk chocolate bars, would be my guess, because she always had Jersey milk chocolate. But this is a memory from my childhood that just brings back really positive, really good feelings. And I kind of wanted to relive that. So I saw they had this milk pan. Now, you can use it for other things. It's called a milk pan. But in theory, it's just a small saucepan. You can use it for sauces. You can use it for gravy. You can use it for other things. They just call it a milk pan, okay? Now, on Pampered Chef's website, this is $65. Whew, plus tax and ship. Okay, 65 big ones. I did not pay that, don't worry. But I do want to point out, and I think I did a video on this already, but for those of you who are new, give me 1 second. When I realized I didn't want to spend $65 on a milk pan from Pampered Chef, I happened to be in Winners or HomeSense or one of those places, and I found for $12.99, and I'm pretty sure I showed you this in a video already, this non-stick milk pan. And you'll see it has a little pouring spout here, which is really easy to pour. This is not cast iron. This is by Berghoff. It's a non-stick ceramic coating. Okay, it's not cast iron, it's ceramic. Now, I don't recall what kind of pan, pot my grandmother used. I don't know. But I picked this up for 13 bucks because I was like, I'm not paying $65 for Pampered Chef. I'm not doing it. So I bought this. And then I found on Facebook Marketplace Pampered Chef milk pan. Now, I think she was asking $50 for it. I'm pretty sure that's what she was asking. I offered her $40 and she accepted. So I did pay $40 for a milk pan. Absolutely, I did. It is cast iron. So I haven't opened it yet. Now, this box has been opened. I cannot recall if this was used or not, but let's find out together. It looks brand new, you guys. Here it is. It looks brand new. Oh, cute. Okay. Oh, it's heavy. Okay. I gotta be careful because I'm still not allowed to lift things. So, cute. So here it is. Let's just, I can lift, just not over 10 pounds. And I don't know how heavy this is. But it's enameled cast iron. Cute. Okay. Because it's enameled, you don't have to season it like a regular cast iron pan if you know things about cast iron pans. You are supposed to preheat it, okay? Don't use nonstick cooking sprays on it, blah, 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 blah. Now, because it is enameled, they do recommend hand wash. Typically, I try to stay away from hand washing things, typically. But, I mean, you could put it in the dishwasher if you want. You could. It does say here, though, that dishwashing can dull the enamel finish over time. So if you put it in the dishwasher, it's probably not going to last you as long as it would if you were to hand wash. However, you know, you totally could. Here it is. It's super cute. It has a pour spout as well. Okay. It's got a fairly short handle on it, and it does have the Pampered Chef logo on the bottom. Okay. Super cute. Now let's just compare the two. Okay. So the Pampered Chef one is smaller than my $13 milk pan. Okay. The Pampered Chef one looks like it's a little taller, not too much, and the shape's a little different. But they do both have that little pouring spout, which is nice. Also, the handles, the Pampered Chef handle is much shorter. Okay, not saying those are good or bad things, just comparing at this point. So I think it might be kind of fun to do a side-by-side comparison on a Thursday, making hot chocolate, both in my Pampered Chef cast iron pan and the Berghoff ceramic pan, just to see how they compare. Does one taste better than the other one? I don't know, but it might be fun to try, right? So I got that. Now, typically, when I'm on Facebook Marketplace, I stick to Saskatoon because that's where I'm from, or close to. This actually came from Rosetown, which is, I don't know, 2 hours away, maybe, hour and a half, I don't know. But my husband just happened to be traveling right through Rosetown. So it worked out where I'm like, hey, I'm going to send my husband to get that. And it worked out really well. Lady was really nice. Everything was good. Now, the same lady that I bought the cast iron milk pan from had something else that I wanted. This is a big one. This is a big one. Okay. I found this actually before the milk pan. This is what I found first. Okay. This is brand new in box. Let me see if I can get it here. This one is the Flex Multi-Prep Set. Okay? Brand new in box. Hasn't even been opened. Now, this is what Pampered Chef calls a small appliance. This is numerous things in one. Okay? Now, I really wanted this. Pampered Chef wanted $312 plus tax and ship. I wasn't paying that. The lady I bought it from, she originally was asking $200. She marked it down to $170. I offered her $150 and she accepted. So I got less than half. I could handle that. I am going to open it and kind of show you. But like I said, this is a whole bunch of things all in one. Now, I do have pretty much everything this Pampered Chef thing can do as far as what type of appliances and stuff it has in here. I do own already. Not Pampered Chef brand, other brands, but I do own them. For example, this is a hand mixer. I have a hand mixer. This is an immersion blender. I've got an immersion blender, although I hate my immersion blender. This also is a food processor. I have a food processor. We actually tried it once on a Try It Thursday. It was the Ninja brand. Ooh, that was loud. The Ninja brand that my husband bought me, and I do really like it. However, this is a little different. Let me explain. First off, it's a box in a box. So let me put it down. Hang on. Let me see if I can get it out. Okay, come on, baby. Here we go. We got it. We got it. Here it is. This is what it looks like. So you have your hand mixer, you have your immersion blender, you have your food processor. Okay? What appeals to me? This is cordless. This is battery operated. I love that. Because my kitchen is very small. I don't have a lot of counter space. Especially at Christmas time when I'm baking a lot. Sometimes I want to do my mixing on my kitchen table because I don't have an island. I know a lot of you have little islands with electrical plugs to make it easy. I do not have that luxury. But I do have a kitchen table. But I don't have a lot of plugins around here that are usually available. And how great is it to have a cordless item that you can literally take with you wherever you need to go? That sounds amazing. And can we also just talk about how cool it looks? Like the stainless steel and the black? Yes, please. So I'm quite excited for this. I'm also excited because I can get rid of my immersion blender because like I said, I've had it for a long time. I do use it mostly when I make soups. And I just hate it. I just hate it. I think it's just like a Hamilton Beach brand or something. Like it's nothing fancy, right? I think it was like $20 or $25. But I'm like, now I can use this. So there it is. It shows you immersion blender. Okay, so you've got your base. Well, I guess this is your base. You've got your handle, your base, your battery, your food processor. You've got like the little container, and then you've got your chute thing, and you've got your handle and your battery, and there it all is together. And then you have your hand mixer, which is that piece with your hand mixer and your beaters and your battery. Boom. So I'm assuming that there's only one of these in this box because you can use it for all three. I'm assuming. And I'm assuming there's one battery in this box. And then all the other pieces. Let's just open it up and see what we can see. Ooh, let me move you over, guys. I need room. I need room. This is the big box, y'all. Y'all, this is a big box. Okay, ooh, so we have a little cooking food guide, you guys. Flex Plus cooking guide. Ooh, I bet you there's recipes in here. Let's just do a quick little looky-loo and see what we have. Okay, so here we go. This tells us everything we get. Oh, there's 2 rechargeable batteries in here. That's great. 2 batteries, 1 charging station, 1 power handle, 1 immersion blender attachment. Ooh, you get 1 blending container with a lid. Nice. 1 hand mixer attachment, 2 beaters, 2 whisks. That's good because on the picture it just showed the beaters, but there's 2 whisks in here as well. 1 bowl and center post, 1 lid, gearbox, and splash guard, 1 food pusher, a multi-use blade, 1 reversible grating blade, and 1 reversible slicing blade. You guys. Okay. I'm loving that. Most of it is dishwasher safe. The only thing that is not dishwasher safe, and they say you have to hand wash, is the food processor gearbox because there's stuff in there, right? And then the other things that are just wipe clean is your power handle, your hand mixer attachment, the batteries, and the charging station. All makes sense to me. But everything else can go right in the dishwasher. Yes, love that. Okay, let's see if there's recipes because I'm excited to try. Here we go. Recipes. Ooh, immersion blender. 3 recipes to get you started. A blueberry balsamic vinaigrette. Sounds amazing. Easy homemade mayonnaise. Okay. And a chipotle marinade. Food processor. 3 recipes. A green goddess dip. A fresh mango salsa. I love mango. Or a crunchy Asian slaw. Come on, you guys. Hand mixer, 3 recipes. Whipped cream, yes. Meringue cookies. Or whipped chocolate ganache frosting. Ooh, more recipes. Chai energy balls. You guys, I want to make energy balls. This looks great. Oh, that's awesome. Vegan black bean soup. You guys, I love black beans and I love eating vegan. Falafel burgers, again vegetarian. Hello. Rigatoni with roasted tomato vodka sauce, another vegetarian dish. Like, I'm loving this. Toasted almond cake. Stop. Strawberry and white chocolate icebox cake. Okay, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. I'm just saying. How amazing would that be for Valentine's Day? Oh my gosh. It doesn't even look that difficult. Total time is 30 minutes to make it and then 4 hours to chill. Like, yes. Okay. So far I'm impressed, and we haven't even looked at the actual machine yet, you guys. Like, this is how long I have been wanting this machine. Okay, so let's just do a quick little look here. Here's the handle. Ooh, look how sexy that looks, you guys. It's all push button. It's all push button here. Like, yes, please. It's all dusty. It's fine. It's all dust. It's dusty, but we can clean that. It's just dust. Okay. Yes, love it. So that's nice. Let me put you back in now without. Okay. And then here's the little cup. Ooh, and there's your little beaters in there. I don't know if you can see, but they put the beaters in there. Perfect. That's a perfect size. Okay. And then underneath that, let me get this piece off. Ooh, okay. Let me just put this down. Okay, so that's the handle, and then here's the rest. Can you guys see? Let me see if I can just put it in. It's gonna fall out if I do that. Okay, it was worth a shot. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, this is bigger than I thought. That's a good size. I thought it was like a tiny one. That's good. You've got the blades in there, all that stuff. Oh my gosh, that's great. Here's the batteries. Ooh, those aren't that bad. They're fairly lightweight. There's the batteries. I got 2 batteries, which is great because you can always have one ready. Because could you imagine you're in the middle of like beating whipped cream or something and your battery dies and you don't have another one? That's the worst. But here there's 2 batteries. Here, ooh, this is the mixer. Ooh. You guys, look how sexy that is. And this is all digital. It's all digital. Fancy schmancy. I do, like, don't get me wrong. I do enjoy the hand mixer I have. It's a red, because I was doing my kitchen all in reds, if I'm being honest. Because my kitchen was like dark woods and everything, and my cabinets. But now we've renovated, and now most of the things in my house are gray, white, and black. So I'm like, ooh, I really like the red, but maybe I should switch it. So I might sell my hand mixer. It's a good one though. Like, it is a KitchenAid hand mixer, but I mean, obviously, I don't need 2. And then here's the immersion blender base, which is nice, stainless steel. I love that. And then our cutting blades. That's amazing. It's all brand new. It's all in here. You guys, like, I'm just saying, sometimes if you're patient, let's see how my patience is trying to get this back together. Something's not in right. If you're patient, how that went, or how did that go? Nope. You went in there some way, buddy. I just don't know how you went in there. Okay, well, sometimes if you're patient and you're not like in a super big hurry, you know, for things, then you do end up finding a good deal. Okay, that's just not going to fit in there the way it was, but that's fine. You get the gist. You get it. Okay. So yeah, like a lot of times what I'll do if I find things that are just too expensive or I can't afford them at the time or whatever, unless it's something that you'll probably never find again, which does happen sometimes. But if it's something like this that you're like, oh, they always have it or whatever, I just make a list. Here's a list of things that eventually I want. And I keep my eye open. I watch for sales. I watch for discounts. I watch like the reseller sites. And if you're lucky, sometimes things just work out. So I'm really excited to try this. I like it. It's brand new in box, which is always, I mean, anytime you can get something brand new in box, right? Especially at a discount like that. Like, there's no way I would ever be able to get that for $150 through Pampered Chef, unless I had like a stellar home party where I had so many guests and everyone spent thousands of dollars. Then I could probably get it for that price. But I don't have that many friends. So I'm happy I got it. I'm happy my husband was on his way to Rosetown to pick it up for me. Because again, I wasn't going to drive to Rosetown to get it. So it just worked out and I'm excited. And this truly is a fun Friday because you guys know how much I love shopping. Too much, but that's okay. Today was a good day. I'm happy with the things I got. We're definitely going to have to try these things out, see how they work. I am kind of curious, the fact that they are batteries, how powerful they're going to be. Especially, you know, if half the battery's gone, they're going to slowly lose power and it's just not going to be as good. I'm kind of curious about that. So I'm going to have to read up on it and see how long you have to charge the batteries for, how long the batteries are supposed to last, blah, 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 blah. But I'm excited to try it. I think it'll be good. I do love the food processor that I have. It's just, it's so big. And if you watched my video when we tried using my Ninja food processor, I couldn't find the instructions and I didn't really know what pieces went with what, and I didn't really know how to use it, and that was probably the biggest problem I had. But there are so many pieces to it and so many blades, and sometimes you just want something quick and easy. This looks like it's quick and easy and fairly small and contained, that I can just grab it and use it. Half the time when I want, like I'm doing a big salad or something, I'm like, oh, I should grab my food processor. But then, I'm sure it's happened to you too, where you're like, but it's way in the back of the cabinet. And it's the one at the very top. And then having to clean it's a pain. I'll just do it by hand, right? That happens to me all the time. I'm hoping this will be different. I'm hoping I'll reach for this a lot more. I'm hoping it will be more convenient. But I mean, until we actually try it, we're not going to know. And again, like I said, Pampered Chef has a really good resale value. So if I do try these things and I realize I hate them, I don't like them, whatever it may be, guess what? I can sell them. So I'm not too worried about it. So that's it for today's Fun Friday. I hope you guys are having a fun Friday. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.